check out these homemade sodas. Summertime is coming. You don't want to miss this video because you'll be thirsty.
Nothing out there could ever stop me from chasing after the way you love me, keeping me up 2 cups of coffee.
So today I'm going to show you something that is so much fun to do. You've seen us turn fruit into wine. Can we turn fruit into soda for the kids? The answer is yes. I'm going to give you the only recipe you will ever need to make soda like this. And the best thing about making homemade soda is because you know what's in it. I'm going to show you. It's 3 ingredients. Obviously, it's fruit. You can use a sugar or a honey as your sweetener, and club soda, seltzer water, carbonated water. That's it. And this recipe can be used for any fruit. It's the only recipe you'll need. Grape, orange, and strawberry. And we're going to show you how to make it. And remember, when you make homemade soda, it's healthier than when you buy it at the grocery store because we're putting in what we want to put in. Right here, strawberry soda. It's going to be fantastic. I've made an orange. And my favorite, grape. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Don't miss any of these soda videos I may be doing with different flavors and herbs and spices and just different methods. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Don't miss this soda video. And trust me, there's more wine videos coming too. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up some of this fruit. I'm going to just split the grapes for the grape soda here, and then we're going to freeze these, and that will crack the skin even a little bit more in the pulp and really bring out the juice. So what we're trying to do is we're going to try and cut these up. We need about 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit to make 1 liter grape soda. So I'm just cutting them up, putting them in my measuring cup. So we're going to do the same thing for our strawberries. I like to make sure you are sanitizing your boards and everything. So make sure you watch my sanitation video. I show you how to sanitize equipment and so forth. But we're going to just cut these strawberries in about 1-inch pieces. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get 1.5 cups to 2 cups of our fruit. And then we'll stick this in the freezer just like we're going to do the others. And there's our 2 cups. And you can see if by measurement it's about 0.75 pounds, which should make a 1 liter bottle of soda. So to sweeten your soda, we need to make a simple syrup, which is equal parts water and sugar, and we'll dissolve that on the stove. I'm going to show you in a couple other videos different ways to use sweeteners and different kinds of sweeteners. But for today's batch, the strawberry, grape, and orange, we're just going to use a simple syrup. So I'm going to use 2 cups of water and 2 cups of sugar. And we'll get this dissolved on the stove and show you how that works. Now you're not going to need as much if you're just making 1 liter of soda, but I'm making 3 liters of soda, so I know this will be plenty. And simple syrup will last in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 weeks. So here we're going to bring the sugar water over to the stove and get the fire going. And we want to stir this until this is completely dissolved. We don't want to bring it to a boil because we don't want to burn the sugar. But we just want to get it so it's almost boiling, as you'll see, and the sugar will be completely clear. So that's what we're shooting for here. Getting clearer and clearer, and that's what we want to see. No sugar, no scraping on the bottom. So there you go. You can see no more sugar. It's crystal clear, and that's what we want. We will turn this off, let it cool to room temperature before we can use it. So let's go over some of the equipment and ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need some fruit. You'll need some club soda for carbonation. You can also use seltzer water, which we will do in a future video. you'll need a funnel, some sanitizer spray. Obviously, you need some granulated sugar for sweetener, or honey, which we will do it again in a future video. And you need bottles. These are 1 liter bottles I'm going to work with today. So we pulled the grapes and we thawed them out of the freezer again. And we just want to bring now the juices out. And I find the best way to do that is to heat them up, bring them to a very close boil, and then just turn the heat off. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to add 1/3 cup water here. We'll add our grapes in here. And we're going to bring that just to a boil, and then we're just going to let it simmer, and we'll crush this up a little bit to bring some more juices out. So we're just going to keep stirring this until we start to see that water boil a little bit, and we're going to break these grapes down. So we're starting to get some bubbling here. We're just going to mash these a little bit, just to break them up a little bit more. Just bring more of the juices out. That's all we're trying to do, is bring some juice out. So you can see we got some bubbling. We've got a lot of it crushed up. We're just going to turn this heat off, and we're just going to let it cool to room temperature. So you can see by letting it steep in this heat how much juice we got out of here. We're going to get a lot of juice, and that's exactly what we want. We're going to do the same thing from the strawberries. We'll strain this and show you the next process. So here we're going to take our grapes and we're going to strain off the juice. And we'll just let this sit here and get as much juice out of here as we can. So here we go. Let's start the strawberry. Here's my 1/3 cup of water. And we're just going to add the strawberries in here that were thawed out. And we'll get this on the heat here. We'll get a lid on it. And once it gets to boil, we'll smash these up a little bit again, just like we did before. And we'll cover it and let it steep till room temperature. All right. So you can see here, it's just getting ready to start to boil. We're going to start smashing this fruit down a little bit with our potato masher to help break this down a little more. And man, if you could smell these strawberries cooking, this will probably go basically to complete liquid once it steeps and comes to room temperature. You'll see what I mean. So we're getting a lot of juice out of this fruit. So you can see here it's starting to boil. I'm going to shut the heat off, cover it, and wait till it gets to room temperature, and we'll strain it. So you can see we've got everything strained. I don't want to force too much of the pulp in here. But we got just about 1 cup of juice out of this, so that's perfect. And this was 3/4 pound of grapes, so pretty happy with that. I'm going to finish this up. We're going to put it in the bottles and go to the next step. So here we are. I got my sanitized bottle. We got our funnel in, and we're just going to pour this juice into the bottle. Now for this grape wine, which is usually, grapes are very sweet to begin with. We don't need to add much of the sugar water, so we're only going to add 1/2 cup. So for any sweet soda you're going to make using sweeter fruits, however much juice you have, only use 1/2 of that in sugar. So we had about 1 cup of juice. We only added 1/2 cup of the simple syrup. So the final step is we're going to add our club soda, or if you're using seltzer water, we just want to basically fill the bottle up to the top. All right, we're just going to mix this up just a little bit. This is going to go straight in the refrigerator for about 2-3 hours, and then we'll be able to try it. So you can see we let this steep for about 30 minutes now, and you can see all the juice. And if you could smell it, it smells amazing. So we're going to take this over to the strainer and strain the juice off and prepare to get it in a bottle. So we got our measuring cup set up and we got our strainer, and here's the strawberries. We're going to filter this. So here we're just going to mix this around a little bit and let it strain through. But man, if you could smell the strawberries, it smells amazing. And it's going to make a great soda for sure. So I'm going to let this sit a little bit. Keep stirring it so the juice goes down through. And we'll probably wind up again, I'm thinking, with about a cup of strawberry juice, which will be perfect for our strawberry soda. So you can see the strawberry juice is just about finished draining, and we got exactly 1 cup. So I don't know if you remember, we had 2 cups of strawberries we started with, and we wound up with 1 cup of fruit. So that's the magic number, 2 cups of fruit, and you want to try and get about 1 cup of juice. We're going to get this bottled, and we're going to start next with orange soda. All right, we got our strawberry juice. We're going to put it in our sterilized, sanitized bottle, and we're going to add the strawberry juice. So remember, we wound up with a cup of juice. And strawberries are fairly sweet as well. So I'm just going to add a half a cup. Again, half of how much juice. So we're going to add a half a cup of simple syrup. Half a cup of simple syrup. So we're just going to stir up the simple syrup and juice. And then we're going to add our club soda or seltzer water or whatever you want to use for carbonation. And man, you should smell this strawberry soda. And it's a beautiful, beautiful color as well. Can't wait to try this batch. So let's start the orange soda. So if you remember, we're looking to get 1 cup of juice out of these. So I'll probably need maybe 3, but we're going to start, we'll juice 2 of them and see how much juice we get. Little hand juicer. And we're just going to put this in here. We will strain it just like we did the other fruits. Man, this orange is fresh. And we're getting a lot of juice out of this. So I think 2 is all we're probably going to need for this orange soda. All right, let's cut 1 more up. So there you go, 3 oranges, and we got about a cup out of 3 oranges. That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, so we're just gonna pour this orange juice through our fine mesh screen here, just because we want to get most of the pulp. If some of this pulp gets in your soda, in fact, I know people, they just put the pulp right in there. That doesn't bother them in the soda, but kind of does me. So I like to get as much out as I can. And you can see if that was in your soda, to me, I don't want to drink a chunky soda. I want orange. All right, so we got another sanitized bottle, and we're just going to add our orange juice to this bottle. Again, this is 1 cup freshly squeezed orange juice. I know what's in it. An orange. No artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup. Straight pure orange juice from fruit. That's what we're trying to do. We want to make soda healthier. This is a great option. So citrus sodas like orange is a little less sweet and more sour. So in that case, I said 1 cup of fruit juice versus a half a cup of simple syrup. I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of simple syrup in here because I want to take a little bit of that sourness away. So let's go ahead and add that to our bottle. And by now, you know the next step. We're going to add our club soda. We're just going to give it a little swirl with the simple syrup and the juice in there before we add the club soda, just to get it all mixed in a little bit. Club soda down the hatch. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to now taste these, and I'm going to tell you which one I like the best or which one I just don't like at all. So the first one is strawberry. You can see the color of this. It's like pinkish red. It's beautiful. I put some on the rocks. Let's taste it. Man, you can just taste the strawberry in that. That's absolutely amazing. That one might be tough to beat. But let's try the orange. All right, so we're gonna try the orange. Do you see the color of that? Yellow, orange color. It's beautiful. I put some of that on the rocks, and let's give it a try. Here it is, up close. It looks and smells amazing. Man, again, such a fruit flavor. This recipe, it's the only one you need. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Tell me what different flavors you want to see. I want to hear what kinds you're going to make. Excellent orange. All right, here's the last one, the one I've been waiting to try. The grape. It's a purpley, I'm sorry, not purple, maybe purplish pink. Beautiful color. I love grape soda, but I know what's in there. It's just grape. It's none of that, like that dark purple stuff you see at the grocery store. So here it is. Grape soda. Let's taste. Man, it's good. It's very good. But I don't know. I think the strawberry and the orange are better. It's a toss-up on my favorite for the strawberry and orange. My wife doesn't know I'm making these, so as soon as she walks in, we're going to get her opinion and see which one she likes. All right, my wife just pulled in the driveway. We're going to surprise her and get her to do this taste test challenge and see if she likes the one I like. Let's surprise her. I hear the door opening. She goes. Surprise! Okay, that last one was a false alarm. It was my daughter. Here comes the wife. Surprise! They want you to do the challenge.
My challenge?
Well, she'll find out. All right, here she is. She's home. She didn't know I was making fresh soda, so this will be interesting. We'll see if she picks the best one that I picked. So let's start. She's got cups behind here, and we're going to start with the left one, or her right. And yes, and then I'll tell you what it is, or do you want to know first?
But it tastes really good.
That is the strawberry.
It tastes good, really good.
Yeah. All right.
It doesn't smell like it tastes.
No. All right. That's because it has no artificial smells in it. All right. She's on the second one. That is the orange soda.
That's orange?
Uh-huh. Do you like that one?
It's okay.
All right. Do the last one. That is grape. So
Why is it purple?
So which one did you like?
This one, the strawberry.
Strawberry. That's the one I picked too. Followed by the orange. I really like the orange.
Yeah, the orange was good. But
And
I just don't like grape. But I'm sure if you like grape, it's good.
yeah, the grape's okay. So that's it. Stay tuned for the next one.
Baby, you make me feel so la 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 lovely. I keep on running, no, I should've wanted a